most of the aches and pains are gone, it's time for you to start creating some new ones.
Yay! Well, happy Wednesday, everyone. All right, let's start with our feet wider than hips, just a little wider than hips. And turn your toes slightly outwards. There we are. And we'll just engage our legs here. We'll push down into our feet and we'll contract our quads. We'll contract our glutes and we'll stand up nice and tall, and we'll just take a nice big breath in. And a nice breath out. Good, we'll take another big breath in. And a nice breath out. Yes, get the lungs going. And another big breath. And an exhale. And then one more inhale. And an exhale. There we are. Let's take our right arm up. Take a nice big breath. And reach up, stretch up long and tall through those fingers. So you get this big stretch through your right side body. I think you have a bee right near your left arm, Miss Deb. Oh no, there it goes. No, it's gone. It's gone. Reaching up, stretching up, taking a nice big breath in. And then releasing down. Esther, are you looking at yourself? We'll take another breath as we reach our left arm up, stretch on up, lengthening through our waist. Oh, feeling that good stretch through our left side. Keep pushing down into your feet, guys. Contract your legs all the way up into the bum so that you feel nice and stable here as you're reaching, stretching, lengthening. And then go ahead and release. Roll your shoulders back a few times. Another episode of chicken yoga today. This time Esther's getting in on the fun. And go forwards a few times. Yes, and then draw the shoulders up to your ears. Draw the shoulders back and down. Go ahead and leave them there as you take your hands behind your back, interlace your fingers, and then draw the shoulders back and in as you extend your hands for your heels. So the upper back, just activating those muscles. Keep the navel pulling in here and the legs really engaged. We're lengthening up tall through the crown of the head. And just notice where the chin is. If your chin is reaching forward, you might just draw the chin back a little bit. Working on that spinal alignment. We'll take one more breath as you squeeze, hug, hold shoulders inwards. And then we'll gently release and let the arms go and shake them on out. Yes, and then we'll take a nice step forward with our right foot. Nice, big, generous step forwards. Yes, certainly. You can hang on to whatever it is you need to hang on to. We're going to bend our right knee. We're just going to check out the alignment here for a moment. The knee tracking the first, second, and third toes and opening towards the baby. And we're going to be pushing back and down into the left foot. So push back so that you feel really stable and the whole back leg begins to engage. Good. So we're working into a warrior one stance here. Your right hip is drawing back, the left hip is drawing forwards. Your inner thighs are drawing slightly in towards one another. Push down firmly into the feet, but make sure you can move your toes. That be bugging you. We're going to pull our navel in. He really is. He likes that sleeve of yours. And we're going to take our arms up, straight up overhead. We'll let our shoulders soften down here for our strong warrior one. Now we'll inhale and reach our arms up. As we exhale, we're going to sweep our arms back and lean forwards just a little bit, as if you were skiing down the hill. And then inhale, reach your arms up nice and tall through the upper body. And then exhale, just a little lean forward. Sweep the arms back, push back into the left foot. And again, nice big inhale as you reach up long out of the side body, and then exhale, hinging forward a bit, reach back through the fingers, and one more time, big breath in as you reach up, And then exhale, sweeping the arms back. Great work, guys. Go ahead and lift your upper body up. Let your arms relax down by your sides. You're gonna lift your left heel up and then step forwards. Shake out the left leg. Shake out the right leg. Doing a little dance. And then we'll switch it up. So we'll take our right foot and step back. Nice, generous step. Now, if you feel unstable here, I didn't mention this on the other side, but if you feel unstable, just take your feet wider towards the edges of your mat. Yeah, good adjustment. Pull your navels in. Bend your left knee this time, just as much as it will go. So be kind if the knees are not too friendly today. It's tracking forward over the second and third toe. It's slightly opening there towards our baby toe. Our right leg is our anchor this time, so we're pushing back and down. The more you push, the more you feel that outer leg, especially the back of the leg, really engage. Our navels are pulling in, so we've got good, strong stability here through our core to support our spines. And we'll take our arms up once again. Keep those shoulders down. You might even bend the elbows a little bit to release them. Draw the pinkies slightly in towards the face to open and broaden up those shoulders. Looks really great, guys. Take a nice big breath. And an exhale here. Just feel the weight in your feet for a moment, the strength in your legs, and then we'll breathe together. So let's inhale, we'll reach up. As you exhale, sweep the arms back, skiing down the hill. That's good. And another breath, rise up. And an exhale, sweeping the arms back, shoulders roll back. Good. Inhale, reach up nice and tall. Exhale, the legs are not moving, just the movement is in the upper body. One more time. And an exhale. Good, release the arms up tall with that upper back body, and then lifting the right heel, stepping forwards, shaking the legs. Excellent. Great work, guys. Okay, so take your feet wide towards the edges of your mat. We're gonna take a bow, but we're gonna do it with the legs a little wider today. You're gonna bring your hands onto your thighs. Hopefully wider legs are going to give you some more stability. Please, if you feel unstable, bring your hand to a table or a chair. Just bring it in front of you. Okay, we're going to hinge forward. We're going to go just about halfway. Hands are going to slide down the legs. They're going to land just maybe about the knees. As you push your bum back, draw that heart forward. Pull your shoulders back, and you should feel a good old stretch there in the backs of your legs. That's what we're working towards. Now shift your weight just slightly forwards, very slightly forwards. The heels get a little bit lighter, but they're not lifting. We're flattening out that back, maybe a little more as you tip your tailbone up. Look down in between your feet so that your spine is nice and long from your tailbone right out through the crown of the head. We're not kinking our neck at all. Looks really good, guys. Make sure your belly is engaged. Pull it in and up. Yes, and then we'll take a nice big breath in. We'll take a nice breath out. See if you can flatten out just a bit more. We'll take one more breath. Well done. Okay, we're gonna slowly rise up. Push down into your feet to rise. And then take your arms up and out and wide, and then flip your palms up for 5-pointed star. And we'll stretch out the under parts of our arms. Pull the fingers down towards the floor. Let the shoulders slide down. Legs are still active. Push down into your feet. See how much space you can take up here in our beautiful outdoor setting. More space. Take up more space. And a nice big breath as you're reaching out through the palms. And then release. Yes, good. Turn your heels in and your toes forwards and your heels in point your toes forwards. Perfect. We're gonna grab our chairs, bring them just in front of you so that the seat of the chair is facing you. Can I help anybody out? Well, all professional movers, it looks like.
Well, these won't go away in the wind.
They will not. There is no blowing. There is no blowing happening. You know, I think though, guys, let's take our chairs and turn them side on so that they're about mid-mat, so that we can keep our feet on the mat. There we are, so we don't step on any oak leaves or anything. That doesn't feel good. Excellent. All right, so we're gonna work into a little bit of a pyramid pose to start. So we're gonna step our right foot back, let it land on the far edge of your mat, inch your left foot forwards a little bit. Your legs are gonna stay straight for this one. So we're gonna take a nice big breath. We'll stay up nice and tall to start. Let your shoulders relax. Engage your legs, so squeeze them, and then hinge forward gently as you bring your hands onto either the arms of the chair or the pad of the chair, whichever feels better for you. My hands are about shoulder distance. You can certainly, if you need more stretch here in the back of the left leg, you can certainly bring your forearms down to the chair. Draw the right hip forward and the left one back a little bit. Send the bum back and tip the tail up once again. Yeah, should feel a good pull in the back of that left leg. We're gonna take a nice big breath in. We'll take a nice breath out. See if you can flatten out that back a bit more. Send the bum back. Another breath. Yes, well done. If your forearms are down on the pad of the chair, come back up onto your hands and bring your hands right up onto the arms of the chair so that you can slowly rise up with your upper body. Nice and easy. Come on up. Excellent. Good, guys. Okay, soften your knees a little bit. Step your right foot directly behind the left one. Yes, feel free to use the chair if you feel a little bit unstable. Engage your legs once again, squeezing and hugging inner thighs in. Pushing down into your feet, squeeze the bum. Yeah, you might let go of the chair completely, or maybe just a few fingers left on the chair. Both hands, one hand, whatever feels good to you. Take your gaze, your drishti, just in front of you, looking at something that's not moving though. So don't look at Esther, Sylvia. Don't look at your neighbor, they're moving. Hold your gaze steady at one point. We'll take one more breath. Yes, all right, go ahead and release. Shake your legs out. Excellent. Good, stepping the right foot forward this time. The left one's gonna stay back. You might need to take your feet just a bit wider away from one another if you feel unstable. Great, so working into our pyramid on the right side. So we'll hinge forward. Hands will rest either on the arms of the chair or on the seat of the chair. As soon as you push that bum back and draw that heart forward and down, you're gonna feel that pull. Nice pull in the back of that right leg. Certainly you can come down onto your forearms, right onto the seat of the chair if that feels better. And as you draw the right hip back and that left one forwards a little bit, feel that stretch. Good, nice long straight spines everyone. Good straight legs, nice job. A let that breath flow nice and easy here. We give our legs a little stretch. And one more breath. Okay, if the forearms are on the seat of the chair, come back up onto your hands. Take your time. Bellies are still pulled in. Bring the hands back to the arms of the chair, and then we'll slowly rise up. Yes, well done. Shifting your weight slightly forward into the right foot. Step the left one right behind the right. Let the big toe just graze the back heel. You can start with the hands on the chair for some support. One hand might release and just arm might dangle down by your side. Maybe just a few fingertips. Yeah, oh yes, you might switch arms. That's good there, Carol. Squeezing the legs, pushing down into the feet, taking a nice big breath. Holding our gaze to one point, strong and steady. You might feel little micro movements in the legs. See if you can contract a little bit more and then maybe find some stillness here, even for a split moment. Well done. Go ahead, let it go. Nice work, guys. Shake your legs out. We've got one more thing here with our chair. We're gonna get a wide leg forward bend today. So we'll take our legs nice and wide as you can take them. Bring your heels right towards the far edge of your mat. Gives yourself a little room there to fold forward. Perfect. Okay, so working into the inner groin. We're gonna hinge forward one last time. Hands can rest on the arms of the chair. Hands can rest on the seat of the chair. We're gonna flatten out our back one more time. That's it. We're gonna keep our belly pulled in. Now for this one today, we're gonna shift our hips over to the right. Shift the hips to the right. The legs stay straight. You're gonna feel a good pull on the left inner groin. Certainly you can come down to your forearms if you're feeling like you need a little more stretch. Everyone take a nice big breath. See if you can let your shoulders relax. Watch any strain in your face. Take one more breath. Great work, guys. Shift your pelvis back into center and then over to the left, and we'll stretch out the right side. You'll feel that pull on the inner right leg again. Nice stretch there on the inside of your thigh. Looks really good, guys. Take another breath. And one more nice big breath. All right, draw your pelvis back into center. We're gonna take our heels and turn them in towards us so that our toes face out. We're gonna bend our knees. Knees are gonna track wide. We're gonna bring our right hand onto our right thigh. We're gonna bring the left hand onto the left thigh. We're gonna lift our upper bodies up. So here we are in our goddess pose. That's it. If your knees are fairly happy, go ahead and bend them deeply. If they are not, straighten them out a little bit. Great work. Everyone take a nice big breath. All right, straighten those legs out. Woo, turn your toes forwards. Turn your heels in. Turn your toes forwards. And then step your feet in. Nice job, guys. Shake the legs out. Good. You can turn and face the front edge of your mat. And we'll go back to the arms. We're going to take our arms wide. We're going to wash some windows today. So round we go. Round we go. Now the shoulders stay down. They're small windows. They're not like large, fancy bow windows. They're just small ones. Round and round and round and round. Yes, arms are gonna feel heavy. Keep pressing out through the palms, pulling back through your fingers. Keep going, keep going, keep going. And reverse, go in the other direction. Round and round. They're dirty windows. Keep going. Good, good. Take a big breath. All right, and release. Oh, oh. Shake them out of it. Good work, guys. Oh, good. Okay, let's give them a little stretch. So take your right arm across your body. Take your left arm underneath. Go ahead and hug inwards. Pull inwards. Nice little stretch for our arm, our shoulder. Good. Now let's get a little neck stretch while we're at it. Bring your, which way do we want to go? Let's do opposite. Bring your left ear towards your left shoulder. Feel that nice big stretch through the side of the neck there. Let your jaws relax. Good. Okay, lift the head back into center. Go ahead and release your arm. Shake them out a little bit. Good. Okay, the left one. Send it across your body. Right one hooks under and then just pull in towards you. But just notice if this left shoulder drew up closer to your face, you want to draw it down. Hug in as much as you can. And this time, right ear towards your right shoulder. Not shoulder to ear, ear to shoulder. Okay, lift the head back into center. Go ahead, releasing the left arm. Oh, roll the shoulders a few times. Send them back. Send them forwards. Great, and then grab your blocks, everybody. Is the arm of the chair too low for you to place your fingers on it or hand on it? for support. You've got the tree there, Lauren. Good. Is it okay? If it's not, turn the chair so that you can rest your hand on the back of the chair, okay? We're going to take a balance pose. We're going to bring the block to the outside of the right foot to start. Turn the block so that it's flat on its belly, yeah. There we are. All right, we're gonna softly put a little bend in our knees. I'm gonna come into eagle pose with our legs. Yay, good. All right, we're gonna cross our left leg up and over the right one, and we're gonna rest our left foot on top of the block. Yes, certainly, you can hold on. Now I've got the ball of my foot resting on the block, not the whole foot, but certainly you can do the whole foot if that feels better. See if you can keep the right knee bent and sort of tuck it behind the left one a little bit. So we'll still be working into the standing leg. You're gonna feel some strength there going on into that thigh. Now, of course, this is a bit of balance, so you might see if you can release a few fingers, maybe just a fingertip there, or you might be able to release the hand altogether and just see how the balance is today. Just for a moment, notice. So we're not doing the arm portion of this pose with the legs. I think it's hard enough just to do them separately. Never mind together. So we'll work on the balance portion first, and then we'll do the arms after a bit.
Is your right leg straight?
My right knee is bent, and it's tucked behind my left one. Yeah. Somebody wants you.
Yeah, I know. My daughter as usual.
Keep your belly pulled in and let your tailbone draw down towards the floor. We're up nice and tall through our upper body. Our face is soft, our shoulders are relaxed. Right leg should be talking about now. Good, guys. Let's take one more breath here. Well done. Okay, release the left leg. Shake the right one. And then bend your right knee and do some circles up and into the hip. So the circles stem from your hip joint as you move the leg around in a circle. And they can be, you know, small circles, medium circles, big circles, whatever kind of feels good. If you hear any snapping or popping, make the circle smaller. Good, go in the other direction. Yeah, there we are, good. Go ahead and let it go. Nice job. Okay, take your block, just move it to the outside of the left foot this time. And you can change and move your body position if you'd like. I'm gonna let my left hand stay resting on the chair. That works for me. My feet are hips distance. I'm gonna soften my knees a little bit, and I'm gonna keep my knees bent for this one, unless your knees are really not happy being bent. You wanna be mindful, please, of your bodies. Keep your bellies pulled in, the knees stay soft. You're gonna lift the right leg this time up and over, crossing the legs. Rest the ball of the foot on the block. Certainly you can sink the whole foot too. That's it. Yeah, good. Tucking one knee behind the other, and then inner thigh squeeze in again. Squeeze. Yeah. Squeeze into the bum. Pull with that belly in and up tall through the crown of your head. And a nice, easy breath. So just keep allowing that breath to flow easy. Sometimes we concentrate so much, we're really focusing that the breath just ceases. It stops altogether. Nice and easy breath. My left knee is still bent. You're gonna feel the work after bit. Try not to run away from it, especially if your knees are doing all right. Hand can certainly stay on the chair. My other arm is relaxed. You can release both hands. Just check in with that balance. Should feel pretty stable. But if you don't, hand to chair. Yes, fingers to chair.
B comes out.
Or if a bee comes at you. Yes, absolutely. Good work. Take a nice big breath. Left leg getting happier now. Take another big breath. And one more nice breath. Good work. Rise and shine. Release the right leg. Oh, the left one too. And then go ahead and bend that left knee. Certainly you can hang on. Circles with the hip. Big, medium, small. Doesn't matter. Whatever feels good to you. All the way around. Nice circles here. And the other direction. Great job. Okay, let it go, guys. Shake the body. Perfect. All right, let's interlace our fingers. Let's press our palms forward. Nice straight arms if they will go. Press forward through the fingers and the balls of the hand, or the palms of the hands. That's it. Draw your shoulders back and down. There you are. Turn your head all the way to the right. Not the body, just your gaze. Take a nice breath. And bring your gaze back into center. And then over to the left. Don't let the arms drop. Keep them about shoulder height. Keep pressing forward through the palms. Feel the stretch in the fingers. And then the gaze back into center. Well done. Inhale. Take the arms straight up overhead now. And see if you can draw the arm bones back. Maybe they're back beyond the ears. Or maybe the biceps are right next to the ears. Watch those shoulders. They'll creep on up. Let them draw down. Take a nice big breath as you stretch up. Really lengthen. Press up through your fingers, your palms. And then release your arms on down. Ah, fingers, right? Fingers. Go ahead and move them a little bit. Wiggle them. Good. Curl the fingers in so that you're like a little raccoon hanging onto a fence. See if you can bring the pads, the fingertip pads, close in towards the hands, and maybe the pads can touch the palms a bit. Tuck the thumbs in too. Good. Is that hard? Might be a little hard. Not bad. Good. Take a nice big breath. Good. Okay, release. Wiggle. Good. Bring your thumb and your index finger together. Make an O. Pull the other fingers away. See if you could straighten them out. There you go. Good. Bring your thumb and your middle finger together. Make an O. Pull the other fingers away. Straighten them out if you can. Thumb and ring fingers. Good. Scout's honor. Yes. Open wide. Take a nice big breath. And release your arms on down. Shake your arms out. Perfect. All right, guys. Let's take a seat in our chairs. So just turn the chair a bit so that you can face forward. Scooch to the very front edge of your chair and grab hold of your block. Don't get rid of that guy yet. We're going to place the block in between our thighs. We're going to bring our feet about hips distance so that the knees are stacked above the ankles, and we're going to push down into our feet. Squeeze the block as you do so. Ah, yes, engaging our inner thighs. As you push down into the feet, you'll feel some movement with your body, grounding into the balls and the heels. Pull that navel in, and we're seated upright here, nice and tall through the crown of your head. Your arms not doing anything now. They're relaxed. The legs, working the legs. Gonna engage our core. Yeah, you all look really good. All right, so lean back a little bit. Arms maybe come out in front of you, or hands can rest at heart, or hands can rest on the arms of the chair, whatever feel good. But do not stop squeezing. That's it. Shoulders stay nice and relaxed. We're leaning back a little bit. We're not leaning back too much. My back is not touching the back of the chair. Squeezing the block. That's it. Now take a nice big breath. All right, go ahead and sit up tall. Let your hands rest on your thighs. Go ahead, relax your legs for a moment. Don't get rid of the block yet, Lauren. Okay, let's try it again. Squeeze. Squeeze, squeeze. Really firmly squeeze.
Mm-hmm.
Big.
Big squirrel. Pull the navel in. Good. Push down into your feet. Feel that full engagement there of your legs. Really strong. Hands at heart. Arms out in front. Hands to chair. Your choice. Whatever feels good. We're going to lean back a little bit. Keep your belly pulling in and up. Keep squeezing the block with your legs. Finding a little shake here in our core body. Strong core equals strong back. Gotta work that core. Good. Keep breathing here. Keep softening through your face. Watch if you're crinkling your forehead. It's easy to do that when you start straining a little bit. Squeeze that block a little bit more and take one more breath. All right, rise up. Release the hands to your lap. Relax the block, the legs. Good. All right, guys, take hold of the block with your right hand. That way we're all doing the same one. We're going to take our right arm. We're going to wrap it around our back so that the block is going vertical up your spine. See how high you can take that right hand, maybe up to mid-back. Bra strap area, ladies. Lauren, mid-back.
Got it.
Got it. Left arm reaches up nice and high, and then bend at the elbow and reach back for the top edge of the block. Where is it? Don't let go of it.
Far, far away.
Oh, I let go of it. You might let go of the block. There it is. Or you might be able to grab hold of that block. Or the block may not be there, and that's okay. Maybe you're just grazing it with your fingertips. Maybe you're just wishing it was there. Positive intention. Good. Take a big breath in. Take a nice breath out. And let your left arm go. Let your right arm go. Yes. Take the block with the left hand. Oh, here they come again. Esther's getting in on the action today. Good, so the left hand is around. See how high you can take that left hand up the back body, and then the right arm is gonna reach up. Reach it down for that block. Oh, good, yeah, Carol, good. Good, Sandra. The right elbow may be facing up towards the sky. Ooh, very good, Carol. Take a nice big breath. You're almost there, Lauren. Almost. And that's the bad one. That's better than the other. Good. Take another breath. And another breath. All right, let the right arm go. Let the left arm go. Getting a lot of chicken time in here today. Well, hello, girls. Good work, guys. Okay, you're gonna place the block down on the floor now. Place your right foot on top of the block. You're gonna push down into your right foot. You're gonna lift the left leg and you're gonna hold on to the back of that thigh. As you draw the knee in and up, hug it right in, but pull your shoulders back and down, sitting up nice and tall. Let's roll our left ankle a few times. Going in one direction. And then go in the other. And then straighten out the leg. Press out through your heel. Pull the shoulders back and away. Take a nice big breath here. And then exhale and hug the knee in. Good. Inhale, straighten the leg. Pull the toes back towards your nose. Exhale, bend the knee. Hug it on in. Try it again. Big breath. Send that energy out through the heel. Exhale, bend the knee, hug it in. One more time. Nice big breath. Send it out and away. Exhale, hug it in. Good. Go ahead and release the left foot down. And let the knee kind of open out to the side as you roll the foot onto the baby toe. Bring your left hand just to the inner thigh and gently push the leg away from you. A gentle little opener here for your hip. Take a nice big breath. Good. Okay, now for a little more tummy work and the hip, we're gonna lift the leg up just like so. Can we place the outer ankle on top of the knee? Ah.
Oh, which foot's supposed to be on it?
The left one.
My left foot's supposed to be
No, no, the right foot's on the block. The left foot is up on the knee. Yeah.
paying attention.
Now, if that's too intense, with the right foot being on the block, if it's too tight, just put your foot down on the floor. Also, another option, you can cross your ankles. That will work well too. You guys look really good. Are you okay? Yes? Yeah. Deb is like, yes. Good. Good. Lauren, you doing all right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. The ladies look perfectly content. Oh. Yoga's always better with animals. Do you notice that?
Yeah. Outside in with all the
You guys
animals.
at home, make sure you
Whether
have
it's
some animals around when you're
The
practicing.
birds or the squirrels or the chickens.
Clint Eastwood said, "Never make a movie with a chimpanzee." Remember that?
Steals the scene.
Yeah. Good. All right. Now we'll see. Try not to use your hands. Can you lift it back up and then release it down? Yeah, well done. Okay, the block. Send it over to the other side. You're going to plant your left foot down on the block. You're going to push down with that left foot. Feel the left leg engage so that you can lift the right leg up. Yeah, holding on. Engages our lower abdominals. Hug it right in. Shoulders stay back and away. We're preening now. Let's roll our ankle a few times. Both directions. Good. All right, let's breathe together. So let's inhale and straighten the leg on out as straight as you can. As you exhale, bend the knee and pull it in. Good. Inhale, straighten the leg, press out through the heel. Exhale, hug the knee in towards your shoulder. Try it again. Big breath. Press out. Can you lift the leg a little higher? Yes. Exhale, hug in. Good work. One more time. Big breath. Stretch it on out. Exhale and bend. Okay, now let go. Release it down first. Yeah. We'll let you get a nice little hip opener first. Gentle one. Just place the outer part of your foot, the right foot, on the floor. And let your right knee just open out to the side. It's a gentle release. It's not like a big stretch. It's just a gentle one. Right hand onto the thigh, not the knee, because when you put pressure on the knee, it can really kind of shift things. Too much pressure on joints, not so good. So on the thigh, on the meat of the leg, just a little pressure there. Draw it out and away. Few breaths. They're getting ready for Act 2.
Don't give her any ideas of what to do with our necks.
That would be a trick, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that would work,
That
but
would
don't
be
give you any ideas.
Okay, guys, we're gonna lift our leg on up. Lift it as high as you can without using your hands. Can you place that outer ankle on top of the knee? You can use the hands if you need to. Is it okay? If it's not, please adjust. You can drop your left foot down to the floor. You can cross your ankles to make it a little easier. If it's feeling all right, that the block with the elevated foot is going to give you a deeper stretch there for that hip and sciatic. So if it's too much, please, please, please adjust. Listen to your bodies. So we'll just take a few breaths. Watch that your posture doesn't go south here. Up tall. Good. Take one more breath. All right, let's lift our foot back up and release it on down. Good job. All right, guys, you could just move the block out in front of you. Go ahead and sit back a little bit. Try one more thing here. We'll just take a little side bend. It's a gentle little release for our spine. So we'll take our right arm up. Just take a nice big stretch as you lift up, and then just a little lean over to the left. It's a small little lean. Watch the shoulders. They'll draw right up into the ear. You've seen that I've bent my elbow a little bit. That works for me. You can certainly straighten out the arm. It's going to give you a longer stretch here out through the arm, but if your shoulders have had enough, then just bend the elbow a bit. So we'll take another breath. You might look down towards the left edge of your mat, and that'll give you one more little neck stretch. Yeah, and then inhale and sit up tall. And exhale and release the right arm down. Perfect. We'll get the other side. So breathe in, send the left arm up. And then exhale, a little lean to the right. Just a little lean. Again, just mindfulness here of your shoulders. If you feel any pinching in the spine, just sit up a little taller. You might look over to the right there and direct your breath into the left side body. See if you can really get those ribs to move as you breathe. One more breath. Then rise on up, take a nice big breath, and release the arm on down. One more nice release for your spine. Hands onto the thighs, guys. We're just gonna draw our upper bodies forward. It's just a nice release for the low back. Hands can stay there on the thighs. You might bring your forearms to the thighs. If it feels okay for you, you might bring your hands down below the knees, let them rest on the shins, or even let them slide on down for a deeper stretch in the spine and the upper back. Let them slide down onto the feet or plant there on the mat. Tuck your chin, look down in between your feet so that you're not straining your neck, and whatever suits you guys. So if you get your hands down there too low, then just slowly come back up. Hands can go to thighs, forearms to thighs. All right, wherever you are, take one more breath. Okay, if your hands are below your knees, you're gonna bring your hands back right above the knees onto the thighs. Good, we're gonna push down into our hands and slowly lift our upper bodies up. We good? Not dizzy, right? Good, okay, we're gonna meditate. So go ahead and sit back, get comfy in your chair. Feel free to use this block for some support for your feet if you're short like me and your feet don't touch the floor. Lean back, get comfy there. Feel the support of the chair behind you. Softly close your eyes. So allow the forehead to release. Softening the space in between the eyes and the jaw. Notice how your body is heavy, being supported here by the chair. No more work to be done, just a sense of ease, a sense of calm and release. Allow the thoughts just to come and go. Bringing your awareness to your breath. Notice the sounds that you hear. The feel of the cool breeze across your skin. Let's take a nice deep full breath in from the belly all the way up to the top part of the chest, and then a slow steady exhale from the top to the middle to the bottom. And then try it again, that 3-part breath. Inhaling, let the belly expand, let the air fill up through diaphragm all the way to the top part of the lung and the chest, and then a slow exhale from the chest, the diaphragm, and the lower part, the lung and the belly. One more deep full breath. Draw in as much air that you can. Keep filling and filling and filling, and then slowly empty. Release. Bring a little movement back to your body. Wiggle your fingers, your toes. Roll your wrists. Your ankles. Take a nice stretch. Send your arms wide, in front of you, overhead, whatever feels good. And then bring your hands to heart center. In gratitude and appreciation for this day, for all that it holds, the health and wellness of our bodies, our minds, and our spirits. And may you be peace, speak peace, and hold peace dear to your hearts. Be kind to all of those you meet and greet, but especially yourselves. Many, many blessings. Namaste. Thank you, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Thank you to Esther and Sylvia.
And thank you, Lauren.
And thank you, Lauren. Bye for now.